All right, we've got breaking news coming in the writ petition filed by MK Stalin, who is, of course, the leader of opposition in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, in which he questioned the Assembly proceedings of 18th February, which is when that floor test took place. The court has ordered for video recordings to be handed over by the Speaker to the petitioner. The case has been posted for 24th March. Remember, on 18th February, we saw the special session taking place during when the trust vote had happened. MK Stalin, of course, had walked out with his shirt ripped out. He claimed that this was done after he was roughed up by, of course, the officials who were present inside the assembly. We saw a lot of drama taking place. The DMK took this forward by filing a case in the Madras High Court to declare that trust vote null and void. Let's go across to Akshay, who's joining us with more details on this story. Akshay, now of course this case is proceeding. It's advantage DMK at this point because the court has pulled up the Speaker and asked for those video recordings.
Well, Akshita, it was seen that right from the beginning the DMK has been having a upper hand on this regard. It was seen that when MK Stalin had gone to the Madras High Court talking about how the floor testing was not done in an appropriate manner, and how after apologizing also the DMK members were made to move out, and how the EPS's election is not proper. It was seen that the court was also on of the opinion that they wanted a complete recording of what happened there. A video recording has also been asked to be presented before the Madras High Court, after which they will be scrutinizing further on what are the possibilities of should there be another floor test or the election in this state, Akshita. So it's a tough call right now. It is a tough situation for the people because already 3 chief ministers have moved out of the state, and even now there's a lot of uncertainty with the court still holding its word.
Akshay, also if you could give us details of what the Madras High Court's observations have been in the last many days in this case, because as we know, the floor test happened in February. Immediately after that, almost days later, MK Stalin approached the court, and we've been seeing this really dragging on over many sessions. What has the Madras High Court stated so far on this case?
Well, Akshita, the only thing that the Madras High Court has asked for right now is a proper video recording of what happened inside the assembly. They want, they've also called the Speaker as well as the Deputy Speaker and the Governor's assistants to come and give their word on what exactly happened during the last couple of days before the floor test, to make a clear understanding of how it was conducted, because there's also an allegation that the Speaker was also visiting the Kuvatur resort where most of the MLAs were staying, making the Speaker's decision a little compromised. So that is one of the reasons that the DMK has gone further, saying that the floor test that was conducted is not legal and they need a re-election in the state. So the court as of now has only asked for the video evidences, and after that they will be giving further details and their verdict also up.
Okay, all right. Akshay, do stay on with us. Also joining us on the phone lines is Mr. Sarvanan of... All right, joining us now is Mr. Rajshekharan of the AIADMK. Mr. Rajshekharan, what is your view on this? It looks like it could be trouble for the EPS camp, because we're seeing this particular case of MK Stalin being moved forward. The Madras High Court has now sought for video clips. Are you worried?
Is it for me?
Mr. Rajshekharan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. See, actually, the Honorable High Court has directed the Speaker to give the recording on the incident which the DMK went on. They just ransacked the assembly and the Speaker's table was thrown out, and all the video clip is available with the Tamil Nadu Films Division, which had recorded it. And of course the Honorable High Court has said to hand over to the petitioner. By default it happens to be Mr. MK Stalin of DMK. There is no wrong in it, because it is not DMK which had indulged in all this kind of hooliganism, and they had ransacked the Speaker's office and this table. So it is only in the interest of the Speaker and the government, the High Court has said.
But Mr. Rajshekharan, the allegation of the DMK is that they were roughed up by the officials present inside. They were unnecessarily thrown out. They are claiming that this protest is null and void, because let's face it, at the end of the day, this protest was conducted without even a single member of the opposition being present.
See, there was 11 MLAs, elected MLAs of O. Pannirselvam camp.
But it's not just the AIADMK that's formed the government here. You have an opposition for a reason.
Yes, opposition. There are a lot of precedents in the past that the opposition have staged a walkout, and in this case, the opposition had indulged in hooliganism, and by attacking the speaker, he belongs to an scheduled caste Dalit community, and he was attacked by the DMK MLAs inside the assembly, and they also broke his chair and threw his table out, and they behaved in a very unruly manner inside the temple of democracy in the state of Tamil Nadu, and the people were watching it, and all the video recording was done by the Tamil Nadu Films Division, which is a government body. So there is nothing to be worried, and they will hand over to the petition, and it was handed over to the court also.
All right.
And definitely everything will be in the interest of the government.
All right. So we'll really have to wait and watch to see if this really goes in your favor, Mr. Rajshekharan. But for the moment, thanks for speaking to India Today. Thanks to Akshay Nath as well for getting us all the updates on that story.